Yeah, so I'm Mike. I run a shop called On the Arm in Las Vegas. And yeah, I mean, nothing too crazy on today. I just got Supreme overdyed, some Levi's, and then some Travis's. Luckily, I hit on these for retail, so I wasn't really tripping too much on wearing them. I know these are going a little crazy right now, but you know, wear your shit, right? Man, my favorite piece right now is actually stuck at the port in LA, but a lot of the pieces that came out earlier this year and even last year, this jacket did very well. The Swan Song varsity jacket, it was kind of a play on, you know, Swan Song. It's supposed to be like the definition of Swan Song is like, you're going out with a bang essentially, like it's your last hoorah, whatever. This was a play on that because essentially, you know, we're just getting started when it comes to like the OTA stuff. This was, I'd say, our first quality piece that, you know, really got out there. Bad Bunny, actually I shipped him this jacket really late too. It was after the jackets had came out, and I kid you not, like 2 days later, they posted a video. I forgot what the song was called, but he was wearing it. So I shipped it out, it landed, and 2 days later, a video came out of him wearing this jacket for the whole video. So that was pretty huge for us. Just all the OTA stuff, man. Like everything cut and sew. I don't buy blanks anymore. Even when it comes to like our hats, like, you know, we're not buying no autos or whatever. So I mean, a lot of outside of the resale stuff, a lot of my time and effort goes into the actual brand of On the Arm OTA, and you know, I met a lot of good people, made a lot of good connections through just making good quality products. So, you know, I've got a lot of my friends here, a lot of family, and a lot of just people who support the cause. So, you know, shout out to everybody that wears On the Arm OTA stuff. I mean, we're only 5 years in, but I still feel like we're doing something a lot different than, you know, obviously what a lot of other resale stores are doing, but even just brands in general. I don't see a lot of brands making the type of quality clothing that we're making, you know. So as a resale store, I take a lot of pride in that. You know, I have a lot of inspirations, stores like Union, Undefeated, that, you know, initially started selling other stuff, but their brand ended up popping off too. So I feel like OTA is starting to become that of the resale world. The store's gone through a lot of build outs over the years. I think now we're finally in the final form per se. Now it's just about filling the blanks. Like, I just took out the glass cases. I know a lot of the older videos, we had glass cases in the middle with box logos, but I decided to take those glass cases out to make more room for, you know, vintage, more room for used streetwear, like older pieces, and then more shoes as well. So yeah, these were the most recent build outs, but the whole idea of the back, I mean, back then in all the old videos, everybody thought the back was like only for celebs and stuff, which at one point it was, but it was just because we didn't have anything set up back there. Instead of wanting to have a bunch of back stock, I decided to just turn this whole back area into another place where people could shop, just having no back stock whatsoever. I like to have everything out. So still about filling up all the blanks. We got a lot of empty space. Holidays, it's been very busy, so just gotta re-up. Got a pair of 85s right here, beat, and then you can hear that crunch right there. And if in the GS sizes, I don't know if it's widely known or not, but in the GS sizes of 85, they're Sky Jordans, not Air Jordans. These Nikes are also from the 80s. These are from my mom's personal collection. She just has them here. But yeah, like, you don't see these every day. I don't even know what these are called, to be honest, but I feel like if Nike came out with these again, they'd do very well. One of the first things I got here is a Bape X-Box, the OG X-Box, with a custom Bape camos. You can see it's the Bape X right there. And to my knowledge, I've only seen pictures of this pictures in articles that covered like Nigo's house. Yeah, and as far as I know, these were actually unreleased, so it's cool to have one of these for sure. And from what I've heard too, I've asked people who had one, and the guy I actually bought this off of, I asked him if it actually plays Xbox games, and since it was registered since this was made in Japan, it only plays Japanese Xbox games. So I want to do a nice setup with this somewhere in the store one day, kind of like how back in the day when you would go to like Walmart and you can play like the demos. I kind of want a little setup like that with this somewhere in the store, covering some of the vintage. I mean, you know, stuff like this. The thing is with vintage, it's such a broad market, and you know, sometimes you find like gems like this, you know, nice design, something that I actually like too, obviously. Love weed, right? And then got a Scott Pilgrim. Love Scott Pilgrim. I got this from one of my friends. He sold this to me for the low. And yeah, that's a piece right here. And then a vintage Kanye shirt that I don't see too often. I think I might have seen one before. It's this Touch the Sky. It's got the Good Music tag as well. I bought this from, there was a store in the Bay Area that Kanye did a lot of his releases at. I think he did a College Dropout album release party there too, but I forgot what the name of the store was, but I messaged one of the old workers or managers to see if he had any more Kanye stuff, and he sold me this with like the OG Kanye West Skyline tees. He had a blue one, a black one, and a brown one. I bought all of them with this. And if you look closely too, it's like a puff print on that black outline. So nice little detail. You definitely don't see these too often. My size, still open for trades, but I don't know, man. Something like this I might want to keep. This is just a really, really nice piece. I just don't know how I'd pull it off, but these, very, very nice. I mean, you know, I'm always here on the Arm in Las Vegas. It looks a little crazy outside because we've got a lot of construction going on, but I mean, as far as anything happening, like shit, I don't even want to think too far ahead. I kind of just want to stay present in everything, man. Take it as it comes, and yeah, we'll see what the future holds for us. But yeah, as far as everything else, I feel like we're in a good space right now. So yeah, thank you.